Sussex act as pitiful victims. Humble couple dealt up when under vindication of Barristers Regulator. The Barristers Regulator has dismissed complaints against a family lawyer lodged after she joked about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's baby name on Twitter. Joanna Toch, 60, provoked an online outcry after tweeting "No Doria, don't black names matter?" in response to the couple naming their daughter Lilibet after Queen Elizabeth. Doria is Markle's mother's name. Toch's firm cleared her of wrongdoing, and the Bar Standards Board, BSB, has now dismissed dozens of complaints. The former Olympic rower says that her tweets were misinterpreted, perhaps deliberately by some, and that her legal career remains unblemished. The family law firm that Toch founded released a statement at the time saying that she was suspended with immediate effect pending a review of her offensive and unacceptable comments. She was later reinstated after the review found no evidence of any discriminatory practice. According to a statement made by Toch, the BSB's independent decision-making body has written to her, stating that it has discarded over 80 anonymous accusations against her. This entire scenario shows how a few people may decide what something means without any attempt to clarify or apply due process, Toch added. They tried everything they could to prevent me from working and benefiting others. I am so grateful that I had the support of people I had worked for, and my record showed there was no truth in their narrative, Toch continued. I believe it could have been very different for a young lawyer, and this should be a concern for all in the profession. Toch rowed for Great Britain at the 1980 and 1984 Olympic Games and was called to the bar in 1988. Previously, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry would have been blanked by the Queen Mother after they did something extremely rude, a royal biographer has claimed. Today marks 20 years since the death of Queen Elizabeth's mother, who was well known for coining the phrase, "Never complain, never explain." The royal family has long followed the policy, which means they rarely discuss personal matters. But since her death at the age of 101 in 2002, several members of the firm have strayed from the mantra. Last year, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex gave a shocking interview to Oprah Winfrey, which stunned the royal family. Hugo Vickers, the author of the Queen Mother's biography, believes she would have been disappointed by their acts. I think the Queen Mother would have been utterly appalled with Meghan and Harry's interview with Oprah, he told The Sun. Fundamentally, a lot of things that were said in there that were not true and very easy to disprove. I'm sure she would be very unhappy. The Queen Mother was always someone who, if she were unhappy or saw something she didn't like, she would just blank it out and just wouldn't refer to it. It didn't happen, or the person didn't exist. This was the attitude towards the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. She just didn't bother with them. They just didn't exist to her at all. I think that's how she would also feel about Meghan and Harry. They would be ignored, they would be blanked. You wouldn't have been able to get much out of her about what she thought about them. Extremely rude. And Mr. Vickers believes there is one thing in particular that Meghan and Harry did that would have displeased the Queen Mother. He explained, she would have thought it was extremely rude of Meghan to name her child Lilibet. That's the Queen's pet name, and only very few people are allowed to use that. It comes as sources have claimed Prince William could end the firm's long-standing never complain, never explain policy as the monarchy modernizes. It's understood the royal has laid out a blueprint for his future as the king, and believes the royals must be agile to survive. He called a crisis meeting with top aides following criticism of his Caribbean tour with Kate, which left the couple bruised. And sources say a royal revolution will see him tearing up the rule book and running affairs the Cambridge way.